Hello and welcome to Harbender Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is episode 23 of my Let's Play Tyranny series. In the last episode we spoke to Graven Ash about the unfortunate circumstances that his daughter and her daughter found themselves in. We then came to this place, Lethian's Crossing, to then try and secure our supply lines, I suppose you could say. Can't remember exactly where we left off, but if we go here, you have been witness to your own unique ability to ascend the tops of the spires. These monolithic structures serve as excellent bases of operation. In order to bolster the war efforts in the tiers, you should seek out more spires. Okay. So I need to find a way to the spire at Lethian's Crossing. And Zdenya asked me to join her on the third tier of Lethian's Crossing, where she will place the Magebane helm. That's right. There is a helm that is coming into existence to help protect this place, which is Lethian's Crossing. Nothing stopping us going into some residences though, especially when they got stuff like this to find. Rust charm, purifying. Let's just steal a bit of shit from the populace. The back wall of this home has long since crumbled away, revealing the old walls beneath it. You can find a lot of trade goods here in Lethian's Crossing. Yes, you certainly can. There's nothing stopping agents of Kairos from finding trade goods anywhere, really. I hope you're all having a good day so far. Let me know in the comments if you are. Let me know in the comments if you aren't. Sorry, Fatebinder. Bane have been spotted in growing numbers recently, so Eldian something has asked me to seal the old walls. And that done, Eldian. I'll tell you. As always, my lovely sidekick Fury is by my side. Say hi, Fury. He's looking at me with a blank expression, but that means he's saying hi to you guys. Sorry, I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. If you want to talk to someone, talk to my brother. Greetings, Fateminder. What a lovely discussion. Let's just steal some shit and be on our way then. Yes, hello. Hello, Fury. Yes, I'm on the computer now. Yes, I'm on the computer now. You're gonna have to do play on your own for the next hour. Right. What do we got here? We got a barrel here. Ooh, a bronze ingot. That could come in handy. What's back here? There looks like there's something back here that we can. Here we go. Yep, there's a locked box.
That wasn't so hard.
With an agate in it. Nice. Alright, so let's continue down this way. Please leave me be. No. We will not. stone shield, iron walker, a settler. 2 settlers, in fact. Let's come all the way down here. Due to the frequency of raids, all the bridges and ramps in Lethian's crossing can be raised. No, that makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Alright, let's see what we can get in here. Yes, go on. You must gather your party. Okay, we're waiting on one person. Welcome to Lethian's mistress, my lord. Please come and enjoy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's some ladies, alright. Zotica, Timo, Lurid, Gallum, and old mate Settler. We got some merchant's boots. Let's talk to the mistress. What a pleasure it is to see you in my establishment, Fatebinder. It is always an honor to entertain someone of your standing at Lethian's mistress. If you have need of entertainment or company for a short time, then we look forward to fulfilling those needs. How may I and my entertainers be of service to you? Tell me more about your establishment. What brought you here? Do you have any food and drink? How much do you charge to partake in the entertainment? Tell me more about your establishment. Lethian's mistress started as a safe place for people to come and drink in secret, but eventually it evolved into a gathering place where drinking and fucking, her eyes twinkle as she considers their words. It evolved into a gathering place where drinking and fornication were both common activities. Everyone needs a way to relax, and I provide one for them. Leave. But not without checking this spot in the back here. We got some cheese. Fucking hell, I don't know if I'd like to eat cheese from a brothel, but anyway. You never know what might be on that cheese. That's a pretty savage cheese. Alright, so there seems to be, okay, even an extraordinary weapon such as the Dauntless is useless if you can't, okay, something happened here. Heart-charmed bronze. Greetings and salutations. The jolly merchant greets you with a smile and a clap on the shoulder. And welcome to Lethian's Crossing. I'm the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. He pauses and winks. That would be me. And you are the Fatebinder. I would recognize you anywhere. And with a list of deeds as long as yours, I'd be surprised if there was anyone left in the tiers who didn't. You ended the Edict of Storms at Sentinel Stand Keep, didn't you? Now that's a tale people will be telling for years to come. I have been a merchant far more years than I care to think, and in all that time I've never heard people tell stories about someone like they tell about you. Hat-charmed bronze at your service, he bows. What can I do for you? Can you tell me anything about this seal? I found it in Vendrian's well. What can you tell me about other merchant companies in tiers? I'd like to see your wares. Could you tell me anything about this seal? Let's take a look, shall we? Harchand takes the seal and turns it over. When he spots the insignia, he quickly deposits it back in your hand and wipes his palms clean. Where did you get that? It came from a merchant caravan that was ransacked. Suspected as much. He mumbles and worries his brow. so far off the normal trading routes. But why there? Why then? Why now? Maybe you could start by telling me about the merchants. He refocuses on you and nods. Of course. The sigil belongs to the Handover Quill Merchant Company. His lips tighten to form a violent pucker. What can you tell me about Handover Quill? They were once a powerful trade organization that, well, he covers his mouth and glances around. Let's just say you didn't want to get between them and a contract. With Tunon's new laws in the bastard city, the Quill slunk into the shadow of Kairos' authority, trying to keep a lower profile. If you're involved in any of their dealings, stay far away. A shipment of iron and weapons went missing. It was found with the seal in a house in Echo Call Crossing. He strokes the shadow of a beard growth under his chin. Suspicious. I agree, but war always has its little problems. He waves a dismissal. Doesn't add up. Now, if we can return to the subject of my wares, he smiles and readies to show you some fancy bauble. The weapons were meant for the disfavored, and the Vendrian Guard suddenly had iron weapons. The Vendrian Guard? Hartchand drums his fingers on his mouth and considers. Well, this changes things, I suppose. Changes things? What does Handover Quill have to do with the Vendrian Guard? First things first, Hartchand clears his throat. This would come at a price. If something unfortunate took place, and my connection were traced back to me, the consequences would be costly. Pay 1,000 rings? Athletics 53. Have you considered that shaking me down could be even more costly? Subterfuge 53. You know, I'm shocked to find an honest merchant like yourself engaging in illicit trade. Ooh, subterfuge. Gain 11 subterfuge skill experience. His complexion loses some colour. Illicit? Whatever do you mean? Gesture to his wares. That bottle. Essence of mazenberries. A deadly poison, that. What bottle? Hartian turns, pulling at the end of his beard. He tries to follow the direction of your gesture. There's no... Then his confusion clears, replaced by stark understanding. Of course there's a bottle. And after you tell the authorities that I must have stashed or destroyed it, then it's your word against mine, am I correct? Ooh, most perceptive of you. This is how the game is played, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you've ever been involved in the game, but it is brutal. Best to avoid the game. Occupational hazard. The merchant lets out a heavy sigh. I should be used to this by now. You have lost house seal. If you breathe a word of this to anyone, I will denounce you for the liar that you are. But he looks around to make sure there are no settlers close enough to overhear what is being said. I received instructions from Fifth Eye to use Handover Quill to deliver iron weapons to Vendrian's Well Citadel. I don't question my orders. I just follow through. I don't know anything else, and that's the truth. I'd like to see your wares. Addendum added. That's one hell of an addendum, I tell you. Alright, so we are, first of all, we're buying healing potions. We're buying camping supplies. Do we need 6? I don't think we need 6. How many camping supplies do we have? Am I blind? There is something that tells me around here somewhere, isn't there? Fuck, I don't play this anywhere near as much as I should. Right, I'm just buying all 6. Nah, surely there's something around here that tells me. Alright, no. I don't play this anywhere near as much as I should. Okay, so let's do that, and oh no, we don't need any of this shit, I don't think. What do we got? Sigil of Bleeding, Sigil of Illusion. Fuck it, let's just do it. Hey, we've got, oh yeah, here we go. Camping supplies 6. We only need 2. There's our camping supplies. So we're looking at 1 silver right now. Let's look. What do we got here? Mercy. Is a 2-handed. Alright, so the only 2-handed that we've got right now is Old Mate. And we're looking at Sever. So it gives 1 less armor penetration, but 0.92 DPS. It's devastating and rejuvenating. Might as well, I suppose. Cloth armor. No, we don't need cloth armor. Leather armor now. What do we got on Old Mate? We got light leather gloves at the moment. This is better on all the chords, right? So let's grab that. It's an accessory. Let's get an accessory because we haven't had one yet, right? Well, we haven't got enough yet. So let's just buy all the accessories. So, okay. Now, we want to get rid of things that... No, we don't want the merchant's boots. We don't want that. 2-handed iron war mace. No, we're just about to buy one. This is an accessory. We'll want to keep that. Oh, a 1-handed hammer. Okay, so we want to keep that. Heavy cloth braces, though. Tiersman's hunting bow. I'm pretty sure we've got better than a Tiersman's hunting bow. Yeah, we've got like grave bow and outbreak. Yeah, they're named. So surely they're going to be better than a Tiersman. Mead, we don't need. Water, we don't need. Merchant's boots. We'll keep the sigil. Unbroken armor. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Turquoise, we'll get rid of that. Faithful promise. Now, here we go. What kind of shield you got there, warrior? Faithful promise. So it's +7 parry, +7 dodge, +6 endurance. It has... It's exquisite rather than superior, but it doesn't have lightweight or quick step. No, alright, let's get rid of the other shield instead. Let's get rid of that. Scavenger mask, iron eater shield, yeah, let's get rid of it. Yeah, let's get rid of it. No, we don't need a bronze sword or a ring blade. Trade. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's go back out here and let's look at our characters, our inventories. So what do we not have? We've got, we need an accessory here. Right, so this is a spell reflection. Alright, we can put that on you. You've got 2. You've got 2. You've now got 2, so you've got 1, only 1. Alright, so we might as well go of rogues, plus 10 subterfuge. Yeah, put that on you. Why not? Alright. Learn that. Learn that. Learn that. That's a whole bunch of learning we've done. Okay, so now let's see what our healing situation is like. Let's give that to you. Now we've got 3 and 2, 2 and 2, 4 and 2, and you know what, Warwick, you always seem to be the one that's getting in the most mischief. So let's just do that, hey? You've got whetstones. How about we give you whetstones? Try and get ready for each little encounter. Alright. What do we got here? We have spells. So we still only have we still only have force or atrophy. You need to select a core sigil before proceeding. Okay, so if we go, atrophy was discovered centuries ago in there. Yeah. This variation on the sigil of Archon of Ruin was found to have its own powers. Cult grew in power before. Okay, so what if we do that? You need to select an expression. Accent that allows spells to interrupt. Accent that increases the number of projectiles. Accent that causes distant impact spells to travel through their targets in a piercing line. Fucking hell. Accent that adds the rooted affliction to force and atrophy spells. This is crazy. I gotta say, like, you know, honestly, I think this game is a little bit wasted on me. I think it has way more customization than like what I'm ever going to bother with. As bad as it sounds. Right, I know it does sound bad, but like that's just the truth of it, unfortunately. Because what do we got here? We've got wives. Plus 10 will defense. Oh man, like we've got stuff here that we picked up. Just like put it in with the rest of our stuff, bro. What's going on? The steadfast insignia. Alright, what's this? A steadfast? Oh, yeah. So the steadfast insignia, Regent's Pride, plus 3 resolve. Grant nearby allies resolve. Okay, well, fucking, we want to like put that on. Oh mate, don't we? So what's this? Entropic. Plus 1 armor penetrated by attacks when inflicting crits. Or immunity to poison. So we want the steadfast insignia there, right? We got reputation ability unlocked. Okay. So now we have lucky or wise. What's wise? 10 will defense. yeah, well, we want that. Reflect 20% of incoming hostile spells back to their casters. Yeah, we kind of want that. Alright. Parrying. +10 to parry. +10 to will defense. +1 armor penetrated. Quickness. We've got quickness over here. Hydromancy, yeah, we sort of want to keep that on her, I suppose. And then we've got like 2 of rogues. Subterfuge. Or do we want will defense, or do we want armor penetration? Let's put that like that for now. Charcoal rubbing. Okay, so these are all our like mission items here, right? Already know that. Learn that. So we already know that, that and that. Okay, now when it comes to health potions, we can, like, no, we can take 1 of them, put it there, and then like, let's take 1 and put it there, and then like that other one we'll put it there, and we've got 5, 3, 4 and 3. So let's first of all put 5 on that, and then we'll put 3 on verse. Yep. Might as well take them, put them there. What is that, by the way? +60 defense against paralyzed. Alright. Alright, so steadfast insignia. You equipped a powerful artifact. And we have steadfast stand. +2 resolve for 60 seconds, +20 defense against push attacks, +20 defense against knockdown attacks. Alright, well, yeah, no, that's something. That's definitely something. Then we have another core, Sigil of Illusion. Those who want to master the Sigil of Illusion are skilled in the arts of deceit and trickery, using its powers to misdirect and confuse their targets at critical moments. Often derided by combat mages for its inability to kill outright, those who specialize in illusion know its powers can turn the tide of any battle. It merely requires someone smart enough to know how to use it. That's a fair call. Expressions. Focused intent. Single targets nearer. Affect distant targets, or create spells that affect targets within a cone in front of the caster. Ooh, there we go, a cone in front of the caster. Interrupt recovery. Reaching. Accent that provides an increase to spell strength. Suppose we can do that. Overwhelm the minds of nearby foes, stunning and dazing them. Law required 70, so we're 2 off of being able to get that spell. Okay. It is what it is. I can live with that. Now, but we still want to sell some shit. We do still want to sell some shit, so we've sort of like we've We've gone through all that now. We don't want to get rid of that. We don't want to get rid of mercy. We don't want to get rid of that. We know these three already. We don't want to get rid of that. That's okay. Potion of revival. See, we probably should keep that. Cloth sandals. Fish. We don't need it. Cheese. We don't need it. Potion of invisibility. Let's just get rid of it. Oh, why do that, right? All this shit we don't need. Trade. All this shit we don't need. Marshberry. Jasper, we'll keep that. Scarlet Notebook, we keep that. Bane Essence, Blood Moss. Swig of Insight. Like, there is just so much to this game that I'm never going to fully grasp. I'm just not that kind of person, and I can admit that. I'm never going to. Oh, Titan's Hoof. What's that? Superior. It's one-handed. Let's get rid of it. Right, so we've got 3 iron rings, 12 bronze rings, and 3 copper rings after all that. Okay, so let's now let's go back here and see what we got. So we have a Tearsman hunting bow, or is this Dauntless? So this is Dauntless, yeah. Oh no, so Dauntless is no, Outbreak is equipped. Grave bow is equipped. Right, so what is Dauntless compared to Outbreak? Oh no, so that's a Tearsman's hunting bow. Grave bow. Outbreak. Yeah, what the fuck is it? Is this a Tearsman hunting bow? Is that's what you're telling me, yeah? Where the fuck is this Dauntless coming from? Oh no, Dauntless and yeah, okay, nah, sorry, I get it. Fucking, I'm a retard. Yeah, nah, Dauntless and Bronze Hammer, they're the ones that I've got. The melee weapons that I've got there. Right, so a Tearsman hunting bow. Is not as good as what I've got here. Two-handed Mercy. Right, so let's go here. Mercy. Mercy is devastating and rejuvenating, but it's got 1 less armor. But you know what? Let's fucking just do it, right? Now we've got a one-handed hammer here, right? So let's look at our one-handed hammer, which is going to be a bronze hammer. So it's +4 1 DPS, it's +6 armor penetration, but it's less accuracy. But it is a forge-bound hammer. Alright, so let's just do that. And then we got over here, we've got Staff 1, which is nothing better, and then Staff 2, which is not better. Okay, sorry guys, that took fucking way longer than what it should have, but I'm a moron. So let's get rid of all these for another iron ring. Done. Okay.
On it.
So, before I do anything else, greetings, Fate Binder. Now I've got more like loot.
On it.
Just gonna go through the mini map and see like what's about around and about the place. right? Because I'm showing, yeah, so there's like something to look at here, right? So let's take all that. And then there's something up here that is appearing. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Beastman. Miss Tribe, Miss Homelands. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you, brother. The old walls are dangerous. I wouldn't recommend going inside. Nice shiny stuff sitting around the place. It's good. What do we got here? Broken hill. Even though the sword's blade is broken, the hill's craftsmanship is particularly impressive. Master blacksmith at a spire forge upgrade may have more information about this item. Okay, cool. Bring this item to a blacksmith at a spire forge upgrade. We will do. Oh, copper. No, bronze. I don't remember, it's bronze. Alright, so let's just finish this off. We'll go and we'll get these other pieces of loot. Feel a bit sorry for the beastmen, to be honest.
Spotted something.
Don't think they should have to go through that shit, but anyway. That's just me. These guys are running over here.
Can't do that.
Well, if you're running over here, you might as well run here and get that. Right, that way I can sell it in the next episode for a little bit more money. Alright, so all this... Yeah, if you come down over here, we've looted everything that we can see. No worries, so
Can't do that.
let's go to the top. There's the Oldwalls. And let's progress this story, huh? Here we go. Zedenya. It is done. Good, good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Fatebinder. Will you go inside and see what effect the helm is having on the Bane? You're just going to leave it sitting out there in the open? You are asking a Fatebinder to check on something? I'm sure I could be convinced to help if I were properly compensated. You're asking me to break the law after all. Law 53. Kairos's law states that no one is allowed to enter the Oldwalls, but if no one goes inside, we will never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. Always pick the option that comes with a trait or a talent or a skill point. Thank you, Fatebinder. Your help is invaluable. I just need to know my citizens are safe. The party has received Lethian's Crossing Oldwalls keystone. He holds out a small stone with glyphs etched on it. Take this. It is the keystone to enter the Oldwalls. The entrance is directly below us, and good luck. Always pick the option that requires a minimum amount of skill points, trait points, characteristic points, whatever they call them. Always pick that option. Right. Lethian has asked you to confirm that the Magebane helm actually works by entering the Oldwalls at Lethian's Crossing and watching for loosed bane. Gave you a keystone that will allow you to enter the Oldwalls. Alright, beautiful. I love this plan. I fucking love this plan. Alright. It's so good. I'm just going to come down here and sell all that other shit that I picked up that I don't need. That's how much I love this plan. Alright. Let's sell this shit. I know it's riveting, but let's do it anyway. So we want to get rid of that, those, that. Oh, we got some light leather. Ooh. That could be interesting. Everything else looks good. Let's trade. Now, what do we got here? Light leather gloves. We've got light leather gloves on. These are light leather gauntlets. We're definitely going to trade that for that. Because these are the light leather gauntlets. Yes, and these are the light leather gloves. Yes, alright, we're definitely going to do it. We're going to do it like that. Alright, now, we got 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Verse, you're getting in more trouble than what Ebb does, so you can take it. Alright. Let's go. You know? Let's go. I was thinking about like fostering a puppy. Like I heard that it was like a puppy that belonged to a blacksmith, and I can confirm that because as soon as I took it home it made a bolt for the door. A bolt for the door. For the door. Alright, let's go in. Enough of that. Let's go in. Bolt for the door. I don't know if you can hear Fury. Can you hear Fury? He's snoring right next to me. Ooh, there's like mage light coming in here. Yeah, this ain't fucking sus. Whose idea was it to come in? Nothing good comes out of the Oldwalls. Ba-boom! The Bane have escaped. Who are the Bane? Right, the Bagemane helm didn't work, and Bane are on the loose inside the Oldwalls at Lethian's Crossing. Kill them before they can escape out into the settlement. Okay. Now, these different guys are up to different things, aren't they? Frost damage taken. So this guy, the red guys are extra frost damage, and the blue guys are extra fire damage, right? So you want to smackarooning. You know what, let's just do it like this. You know what, just thrust on the guy. Just thrust on the guy, you know, stop beating about the bush and just fucking thrust on the guy, you know what I mean? Alright.
Right.
Alright, grave light? Yeah, let's grave light over there.
Keep your filthy hands off!
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now. Electric.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, you give this guy one of them. And Clash of Iron.
That one rattled me.
Now, Phantom Bolt. So this guy over here. What's going on here? So, yeah. Everyone's all good. Warrior, you are this guy right here in the middle. Let's get that.
Fucking hurt.
Alright. Let's kill this one. Yeah,
You got
set this one on fire. Return blast. I'm gonna this blast over here.
That one rattled me hard.
Oh, bang. There we go. Two of them are down. Man down. Man down. Okay, missile. Oh, well, there's only one guy left now.
Grovel before me!
There we go. Return to Zedenya. That was a useless experiment, and I can't wait to tell Zedenya that it was useless. The door creates a near-perfect seal with the surrounding walls. Along its surface you see several chips and shallow gouges that failed attempts to force it open. There is nothing to interact with on the panels, and you surmise that it was never meant to be opened from this side.
Curious.
That is curious.
Dead.
What's this? Note from Iron Guard Vintara. As per our verbal agreement, you are allowed entry into the Oldwalls at Lethian's Crossing with the explicit instructions to find a path to the Bronze Brotherhood campsite on the other end. Any items acquired inside the Oldwalls will be yours to keep in exchange for your help in this matter. Iron Guard Vintara, Commander of Lethian's Crossing. Well, isn't that just peachy? The door cannot be moved by hand and will easily resist any effort to force it open. You notice a small receptacle carved into one of the panels adorning this door, though nothing in the chamber looks like it will fit. Fucking A. You know what I mean? Alright. These floor stones have been broken recently. Bits of metal nearby would suggest the result of a careless soldiers. Interesting rune. This sunken relief, though heavily damaged, is clearly meant to depict a rune symbol similar to the one you saw in Ascension Hall. The relief is incomplete and thus the final form of the rune. Take a charcoal rubbing. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. With enough collected imprints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of the rune. Yes, rune. Rune.
Sorry, that wasn't so hard.
The runes. Bronze Tabor Axe. It does say that we missed something down here. So, let's come on down. Did we miss something? Oh yeah, here we go. little bit of purple on the wall there. Oh no, it's just supplies. It's only camping supplies, guys. Right, Aaron? It was just camping supplies, man. I can move on. It was only camping supplies that I missed. Thanks, Aaron. Your help is always appreciated. I'm just giving you shit, man. I'm just giving you shit. I do like when you tell me that sort of stuff, man. But like, I'm recording these like 3 hours ahead of what you see, so I could go back and check. But instead, I decide to give you grief. The helmet is gone. Did anyone pick it up and mistake it for ordinary equipment? No, that's not what happened. Fatebinder, we need your help. The stone shield runs up, her words punctuated by her laboured breathing. The Bronze Brotherhood are attacking Lethian's crossing, led by that bitch, ring dropper Saratha? Karatha. Saratha? Karatha. I feel like Mr. Burns standing in the middle of the ketchup pile. Ketchup? Catsup. Alright. Honestly, are you people incapable of doing anything without my help? What will you give me if I do? Attack the Bronze Brotherhood. Let's take care of these motherless curs. Athletics 53. Betray Alliance. Immediate attack both groups. If you want to leave this town alive, go now. I'm going to eliminate all of you. Betray Alliance. I don't want to betray the Alliance though. Attack the Bronze Brotherhood. You've gained wrath with the Bronze Brotherhood. Let us be done with these countryless fools. We will lend our strength to the glory of the North. Intari is trying to hold the line. They're in the center of town, near the river. Hurry before we are overwhelmed. Fucking hell, there's some serious fights around here, isn't there? Okay, so what we're looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is a 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the bridge opens from this side, doesn't it? So maybe we need to actually run down this way. Right, what do we got here? There are groups of Bronze Brotherhood soldiers near the east and west banks of the Portuscore River in Lethian's Crossing. Kill them all. Yeah, okay, so evidence. So, what do we got here? Like, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against Grove and Ash, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 4 against Voices and a Rat. Disfavored soldiers wanted the steadfast insignia, an artifact lost in the Oldwalls. They sent a civilian to trespass within the Blade Grave Oldwalls on their behalf. Ash's daughter colluded with the Unbroken Region, producing an heir. The disfavored attempted to bribe you to get iron weapons during the conquest. Disfavored soldiers wanted access to the Twin Rivers Oldwalls. The disfavored were ineffectual at getting Cairn, the Archon of Stone, to follow orders. The Voices and a Rat was feeding the stalwart defenders disfavored battle plans during the conquest. Scarlet Chorus aided the Unbroken during the Civil War. Jagged Remedy was conscripting from the Unbroken when his forces were forbidden from the region, and the Voices and a Rat was using Harkiand bronze to funnel weapons to the Vendrian Guard. See, this is the thing. This is my take on the situation. These here, the Voices and a Rat, like they're working with the enemy, right, to like stop the disfavored. Whereas these here, right, they're like sort of other than Ash's daughter, right, who is like, she's an outlier, right? So we get rid of that here. But like, this like the disfavored seem like they're trying to break the rules to give them an edge over the enemy of Kairos, whereas like the voices in the rat and the chorus is like working with the enemy to try and defeat, or at least have like try and make the disfavored fail. That's what I'm getting from this. Are you guys getting that from this? Let me know. Let me know. That's one man's opinion. You know what I mean? All right. Let me know. Okay. Let's go down here and try. Let's try to do a fight. And then we can call the episode. We can call the end to an episode. Here we go. Got a raider and a raider. Let's get down here. Okay. Straight up, set this motherfucker on fire. Alright. And arcane missile this motherfucker. And you, like... Let's just run in here and fucking grab that bastard. Right, and you striking iron on the woman because we're sexist. Alright.
Trying to attack him. This isn't working.
Right. So, yeah, we're going to do that. You know what? We're going to run in, we're going to do that. And then you're going to concussive bolt this one.
I got it.
Yeah.
Die!
Alright. You slice this motherfucker. Yeah, breaking the wall on this motherfucker. Grave strike.
That's
yeah.
a negative.
Grave strike the shit out of me. Oh, on the ground, just fucking annihilated that motherfucker. Just bang, cunt. Bang. Right, what do we got? We got 57 minutes in the episode, so why don't we got some peeps here. Alright, let's
Send them at me.
sneak up on. Oh, here we go. We got a bruiser. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fucking annihilate this fuck. Alright. We are just going to absolutely get in here and fucking annihilate this guy. Oh, bang. Alright, get in here. Take this guy out. First, I even want you to get in there and skewer this guy. Right. And you, electric jaws him.
For the glory of Kairos!
You skewer this one instead, and you breaking the wall with this guy, and you run in here and grab one. Well, already activated, okay. Alright, versus here. Oh, you can't fit. Alright, well, striking on
I will
this
aid
guy
you.
over here. Oh no. Okay, our main man was the only fucking one that's actually doing anything here. shoot that bitch. Right, there we go. That was a little bit fucking,
Will do.
that was a little bit awkward.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
Alright, well, we have annihilated everyone on the western bank. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save the game right here. Right. And we are going to come back in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Throw me a like if you liked the video. Consider subscribing if you would like to continue watching my content. I don't know why you would, but maybe you would. I like watching other people's content. I like it for different reasons. You know, these things happen. I post Let's Play episodes on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. And I live stream on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So come along and join me. I'd love to have you come and watch me play some video games. I'd love to have you chat to me even more. So chat to me. Let me know what you got going on. Never stop loving life. I'll see you in the next one.